Good morning from beautiful Brisbane, Australia. How are you this morning? It's great to be here with you. My name's Linda. I'm your certified trauma recovery coach, and together we break free and live in freedom from the effects of complex trauma, complex PTSD, and we are more than thrivers. We're warriors. We get stuff done. Okay, welcome to this morning's broadcast, and if you're here for the first time, it's great to have you with us. We have an awesome class that comes Monday to Friday at this time, and today we're going to look at building confidence. It's awesome when we get to take one step and build increasing confidence. So it's definitely the adage of it won't happen overnight, but it definitely will happen. And if you missed yesterday's masterclass on breaking free from the fawn response, it's still up. I've just finished putting it all up into the Complex Trauma Academy, and it's still there for $10 at the moment if you'd still like to have access to everything that comes with it as well. A gorgeous ebook and slides and another video and so much more. Okay, so what are we going to do today to build confidence? Remember to shout out g'day and let me know where you're from, and hit subscribe or hit like to let you know when the notifications come through that there's a video or that I'm here. If you have any questions, always feel welcome to ask, because we can't get enough information out there, especially with all the latest in scientific ways. Okay, so today we're going to build confidence. And as I go through the list, I want you to grab hold of the one that speaks to your heart and you go, yeah, that's my one next step, and we're going to do this. Okay, take action, whether it's our one next step or a dozen steps. You can do this. I absolutely believe in you. I know that you can do this. Walk tall. Remind yourself when you're out today. Walk tall, shoulders back, look other people in the eye and give them your smile. It's free. And feel the confidence flow through you because you adjust your body and you go, yeah, I'm going out into this with confidence. No matter what, we can do this. Each day do one task that stretches you beyond your comfort zone. Now, your comfort zone can simply be, yeah, it's really hard to get out of bed today because of depression, or anxiety is going to cripple me when I go out. But what we're going to do is say, this is outside my comfort zone, so I'm going to put into place strategies and structure so that I can break free from this habit, this pattern that keeps taking me back, and I'm going to build confidence into this situation because I get to be the one that chooses this. Growth happens in the uncomfortable zone. Have that conversation that you need to have with someone. The fear is usually bigger than the actual situation, because we can sit in our imagination and build massive mountains about how afraid we are, instead of saying, right, let's get into the real stuff right here, right now, and go, yep, I'm going to face this head on, and it doesn't matter if it's messy. We get to be human and messy, and we get to go back and revisit and revise and say, right, what am I going to do about this, and how am I going to go about it differently? So look for the new job. If you need a new job, look for the new job. Get away for the weekend. If you need some space, some time, just get away. Airbnb, really affordable accommodation in some really nice places. Character matters in life. Develop a good character. Be known for your good character. And good character is when we're faced with choices. This is a really tough one, but it's the first one that springs to mind. When we're faced with choices of, do I go off and have an affair or don't I? Good character always stands by you and says, no, well, I'm not going to do that. That's me. But people know you for the good choices that you make. Okay, so that's a good character. People know that you have integrity, they can rely on you. It doesn't mean that we don't make mistakes. It means that with our character, we say we're upfront with what happens as well. We're open and honest, and even about our challenges. We don't have to hide them. I mean, we don't have to tell every man and his dog either, by the way. But we want to build a good character. It was one of the things that I learned a lot when I was overseas, because in Indonesian culture, character is a very big component. They have a different set of challenges to us as far as what the words are. Sometimes it matters what things look like more than what they are. So that's their cultural challenge. In Australia, we're pretty down to earth. So everyone will have their cultural challenges that go with building character as well. And we're only having this talk last night in our group too, how in Australia we don't tend to talk about money. All right, so we don't reveal how much we earn. We don't talk about money in between people. But in America, they'll just tell you how much they earn, what they're doing with finances. They're very open about it. So we all have our cultural challenges, but we build character. Good morning, Ali. It's great to have you here. And do something for somebody who can do nothing in return for you. That builds character as well. Okay, so in group, that's what we do. We get in there and we cheer each other along and just are there for each other, and that's doing something for someone who can do nothing for you in return, and it builds character, and it also helps us along our recovery journey. Speak slowly and with purpose. We all know that I get to speaking quickly, so this is something that I have to work on. And one of the main things in life is let your yes be yes and your no be no. That way people don't ever have to guess where they stand with you. They know that when you say yes, you mean it, and when you say no, you mean that too. Okay? I had to explain that to a couple of people in Indonesia, that our yes is yes and our no is no. It's not a case of saying yes, 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 and then I'm going to say no. Or no, 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 and then I'll say yes. Because it actually puts a lot of pressure on people too, because one person would keep saying to Chloe, do you want to do modelling? Do you want to do modelling? Do you want to do modelling? And Chloe's no, because that's where very much no means no. And I had to say to them, look, it doesn't matter how much you ask. The answer will always be no, because that's how we are. But it's good character, because then people know where they stand with you all the way. It makes life easier too for me. And even if we have to start being honest and saying, no, I'm sorry, I can't go, then we have to start being honest. It builds character. And what's the saying? The people who mind don't matter. Yeah, that's it. The people who mind don't matter. And the people who matter don't mind. And it's true. Your good friends will stick by you even when you say, no, I'm sorry, I can't go. So learn to be true to you, okay? Stick in there of what you can and can't do at any given point in time. And it changes up as we grow into our strength and confidence as well. So it's a really good thing. Study in the area that you love every day. And study doesn't mean that you're doing it formally. So for me, I got another book too, girls. I'll just show you this book quickly. It's called The Emotionally Absent Mother. So I want to put together more work for us. I mean, I did the course on narcissistic mothers so that we can recover from that. But I wanted to learn more about the emotional neglect wound. So for me, study means that I want to get in and I want to read more and absorb more and develop more to help other people. And basically, if you're studying something at uni too, think about it. You're studying so that you can go on and help other people. So if there's something that you really enjoy, even if it's working with your hands, get in there and do it each night. It makes you feel good. Okay, and it gives you more confidence. As you feel good, we get more confidence. And think about exercise too. And we all go, oh, nah, I kid. Exercise releases all the chemical concoction that goes on, and we feel good. So it gives us confidence then to face other parts of our life where we may not feel as confident. Sorry, girls. Let me just see. Katja says, hi, I have a difficult conversation I've been avoiding. Okay. Well, then that's really good that you can own it. And if the fear's there, what you need to do is go, okay, I want to put the fear on the seat beside me because, you know, we can pick it up anytime. And then I want to go, if I had this conversation, am I going to feel more confident about stepping forward in my life? Ask some really good questions of yourself about, don't worry about why you're avoiding it. We all know fear's sitting on the seat beside us. We all have that. But we're building confidence to go and have it, and no matter the outcome. Now, often with conversations, have you noticed this? That with conversations, we build them up in our head, in our imagination so much that we think, oh, this is just too much. Whereas if we go, right, let's put the imagination on the seat next to fear and just go, I'm going to adult and go do this. And then we find it doesn't even turn out half as dramatic as we'd imagined it would. And that's how we build confidence, because we know that when we make these choices, we go, yes, I can do this, irrespective of what the imagination and what the fear said, and they can still stay on the seat over there. I'll pick them up another time. Small goals will always create confidence, and our brain loves goals. Okay, so when we set goals, it actually helps our brain focus. And I know I use the word brain, but some people use mind, but it is actually a chemical reaction in our brain, and it does, so therefore it does help our mind get focused on achieving those small goals. So for me, in the middle of everything, I signed up for a new challenge, How to Grow Your Tribe. I think that's what it's called. And I'm doing all this massive creative stuff, and it's taking me right out of my comfort zone. But because I do the work of, okay, let's do this, I can see that I'm afraid to lift the ceiling of where my business is going. But I go, okay, the fear's there. Let's just do it, get in and do it. And you find that the more you repeat that, the more you're aware of it, and you go, yeah, I'm going to do it anyhow, because I know that I'm safe to keep doing this, facing the fear and doing it anyhow. I'm always going to be safe because I keep me safe. Daily gratitude builds confidence when we feel the gratitude in our heart. So don't ever, this is bossy Linda, right? Don't ever pick up a notebook and write, oh yeah, I'm grateful for home, food, clothes, car, kids, you know, whatever, cat. Feel what you're truly grateful for, because then you're opening up your heart center and you're going, yeah, I can do this. And then we begin to give to other people out of the abundance of our heart, and that's such a beautiful thing. All right, it's a good thing. It builds confidence in us that we can go back to that heart center and go, yeah, I'm going to build this up. Declutter your home and your life. Okay, drama doesn't need space. My home's not cluttered, but I've had this real feeling, I don't know if it's like, you know, spring cleaning, but I just have this real sense that I want to get rid of a whole lot of stuff. So, you know, when I've got time, and we make time, so we can schedule in half an hour and just do a bit. And if we schedule in that half an hour and do a bit, then, you know, over the space of a month, we've got rid of a whole bunch of stuff. And sometimes it's not easy to let things go, but the reality is the more often we do it, the more we realise that once something's gone, we never miss it. I can't think of a single thing I miss at all from years of moving and decluttering and getting rid of stuff. Oh, the only thing that I've ever thought, oh man, I wish I didn't get rid of that, is I had the most impeccable record collection, because of course all the records were, do you remember plastic sleeves? You used to put the records in, so they were in their album cover, but then you'd put them into a plastic sleeve. So I had a whole box full of them, which I gave away about, I don't know, over 20 years ago. And but now, of course, records are back in fashion. I'm like, oh, mine were in perfect nick. Nah, the least of my worries. Okay, exercise, because it changes the chemical components in our brain, and when we do, we feel a whole lot better, and it helps us build confidence in other areas of our life. Okay, and kindness, Spread it everywhere. The more we do it, even in the little things like the checkout chick at the local grocery store, just say, "G'day, how are you today?" Very simple. And because you know that you'll be moving on once you've paid for your goods. "G'day, how are you today?" Say, "Linda says g'day from Australia." Have a giggle to yourself and they'll go, "Australia? Where's that?" Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, we've had a wonderful morning building confidence, and I have got a handout with all of these points on it, and I probably missed one or two, but I'll put it up on my business page right now so that you can screenshot it, keep it on your phone to remind you of looking for one thing once a day or once a week of building your confidence, or you can share it around and help everybody else build their confidence too. Have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow morning. Bye for now.